Welcome to BuffaloWriter.com. In the 2.5 minute video. So far, I've done 7 or 8 videos, and I think one made it under the 2.5 minute cutoff point. And I know today I'm not even going to come close. So maybe I have to discard that concept. I want to talk about the stock market. I'm going to do 3 videos, maybe 4, about the stock market. And today I'm going to read from the copy because I want to make sure I cover all the points. So I'm not going to wing it today, and you'll have to bear with me, okay? Why am I doing a series of videos on the stock market? Because it interests me. And the interest began in 2002, when I lost half my money. It was a bloodbath. I was in shock. When I recovered from the shock, I made a vow. I said, this isn't going to happen again, okay? Now, I didn't forsake the market, like some of my friends, for whom that word, market, had become a curse, never to form again upon the lips. I didn't do that. I still believed in the market. Was it the market's fault? I had lost half my money? No. And now I want to make some general observations about the market. There are 3. Okay. Number 1. To learn how to operate in the market. It can only be done in one way. The way I did it. By losing my money. They don't teach that one at Harvard. But that's a lesson you never forget. Observation number 2. Everyone is a hero in a bull market. If you can't make money in a bull market, you need your head examined. The problems begin during the downturn, when all that money you made starts to evaporate. That's what separates the men from the boys. Who loses the least during the downturn. And there's always a bear market. It's as certain as night follows day, or the ebb and flow of the tide. It's called the business cycle. Observation number 3. There's a word called system, okay? And every investor worth being called an investor has a system. A set of rules he applies to his activities in the market. The rules fall into 2 categories. There are buy rules and sell rules. And it's the sell rules that are by far the most important. Right now, you have all these people out there in stock market land participating in a bloodbath that's been going on for 14 months. Why? Why are they participating in the bloodbath? Because they don't have a system. Now, while we're at it, speaking of this word, when your brother-in-law's dentist gives him a hot tip, and if it wasn't hot, it wouldn't be a tip, right? And your brother-in-law passes that tip along to you, that's not a system, okay? Or when you read about some hot new company in the New York Times or the Wall Street Journal, you know, and suddenly you are overcome by a lust to own that stock. That's not a system, right? As one writer has put it very well, if everybody gets on the same end of the seesaw is not going up. Remember that one, okay? Now, I'm finished with this video. Almost. I have two questions I want to ask you. One, as a responsible, hardworking member of the middle class, what is your highest priority in life? It's your children. They grow up, and as they grow up, you watch them like a hawk. Nothing they do escapes your attention. It's an obsession. Question number two, what is your second highest priority in life? It's a 5-letter word beginning with M. Your life savings. That you've worked like a dog for 30 or 40 years to retire upon. But are you watching that money like a hawk, with as much scrutiny, as carefully, as obsessively as you watch your children? That's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in a couple of weeks.